About Web3 for beginners. If you don't know what it is, we're going to be talking about that today. We're going to look at examples and what projects I'm excited about working with Web3. So come with me. Again, hello and welcome everyone. Great to see everyone today. Thank you so much for being here. Again, we're going to be talking about Web3, answering all of your questions as you're creating side hustles, creating all this kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. So if you've never heard of Web3 or 3.0, that's okay. So Web 3.0 is the third generation of internet services for websites and applications. And specifically when you hear about it, it's a term that people use a lot with crypto or NFTs, but it also can do with machine learning and AI and all of those things. So why is this important if we're going to be talking about no code and what we're going to be doing with Web 3.0? Well, if you're looking at things like Pelterion, shout out to everyone over there, that allows you to use this technology and be able to utilize it in your no code projects. We have a bunch of videos down below in the channel if you're interested in Pelterion, but the simple way to look at this is you can start building models to start using machine learning and using AI for your projects. We'll put the link down below as well, but this allows you to get started very quickly. And they have a great program. It's a free course that you can actually take with them, Fast AI, and that allows you to understand the basics and start using it in just a few minutes. Well, the class takes about an hour, I would say, but afterwards you'll be able to create whatever you're looking for or the basics after that. So you can sign up for that. Let me put the link in the chat, all of those things. But that's a great thing that you can be looking at. So if you're looking at something for machine learning or AI, take a look at this. Now, if you're saying, hey, but like Doc, like I understand what you're saying, I have no idea what I could be using AI or anything like that. Well, if you take a look at their use cases, you can look through all the different companies, how people use it, hospitality, agriculture, energy, research, all of those things. I really like their use cases over here. And that kind of gives you the basics of how you can use it. Also, too, if you're trying to use it for stocks or different predicting anything really, as long as you have the data and you can start building those models out, you can start using Pelterion. So if you're interested in it, I think there's a free plan starting out with. Let me check pricing. Where is their pricing? Let's see, I'll find it in a second. But you can start pretty easily. Yeah, try for free. So you can start, check it out, see what you're thinking about, all those things. Okay. So that's one part of Web 3.0, right? So you could use something like Pelterion or something like that. Another thing that I'm looking at is, and actually I'm going to be getting more details from them later today, is something like Builder. They've made a splash recently, them and a bubble talking about a lot of the things that they're going to be doing with NFTs, things like that. You can see some of the projects that are using it. And what my question is like the capabilities and what you can be doing with this. So that's going to be interesting coming up. But again, doing a lot with NFTs with Builder, that's one aspect as well. And this is more of the coding side, but I think even if you're not interested in coding, but you want to understand the basics and really like level up everything that you're doing in no code or using low code, you can look at the build space class that they're doing. And build space is free. I've been talking about them a lot because I've been doing a lot of their projects, and I honestly like the team, what they're doing over there. And build space is allowing you to start building out Web3 projects. So things from NFTs, crypto, all those things. And here's just a few of their projects. You can build and employ your Web3 app on Ethereum with Solidity and a smart contract. They're coming up soon, the Pokemon NFT Trading Center with custom open Zeppelin contracts. They've kind of done like a mixture of that, but I'm hoping, I can't wait for that one to come out. We've done this one already. Generate your own limited edition NFT collection, which was a lot of fun. And then right now I'm working on build your own turn-based game on the blockchain. So that's just an example of like what you can be doing with Web3. And the reason it's so important, or why people care about this right now is really this gives a lot of this can now allow you to have a whole other perspective of what you can be doing in the creator economy, how much you can own, all of those things. When you're understanding what you can be doing with Web3, you can have a lot more ownership and understand how you can put out your own products or services and keep the royalties, do a lot of things natively without needing to have a huge team, right? For example, if I understand how to write smart contracts and I'm looking to get royalties, no longer do I necessarily need to be having a retainer for a lawyer to get my royalties or a huge corporation to go after people that might have my rights or streaming my music. For example, Audius, I believe that's how I'm saying it. Audius is a Web3 platform. So imagine like something like SoundCloud, but now on the chain, right? So you could look at this. This is actually Web3 underneath. So when I'm selling music, when I'm doing different things right here, now I'm actually being able to get a percentage when music is being streamed and it's going directly to me. And all of this is Web3. This is all on blockchain, right? And what's interesting with this project is if you're not into crypto, it's just an artist that does not know a lot about crypto right now. It doesn't, you don't need to know a lot what's under the hood. You can get started, you can start utilizing this, and then if you want to go deeper and you can connect your MetaMask, do different things, if you're into the crypto space, you can do that as well. I think this is just a really good example to show you what's going to be possible coming up with Web3, that a lot of people, it's not going to just be like, oh, I need a MetaMask or I need to do all these different things. It's going to be, okay, what am I trying to solve? And you're utilizing the power of Web3. If you're not necessarily interested in NFTs or crypto at this space, I think there's going to be a, a lot of different companies going to have this on the top of the surface, that they're just going to be providing a service and you don't know that it's powered by it. And then when you get deeper into the world, then you can see and start taking advantages of these things a lot easier. So this is just an example. This is going to be one of many, I think, that is really going to be using. Yeah, it's going to be using on the blockchain. This is on the Solana network, I believe. So it's different than Ethereum, and that just means it's going to be on a different chain. And also, if we're looking at speed, it's a little bit different as well for the speed aspect, because the number of different transactions or things that it can do per second is a lot higher than like Ethereum. So Ethereum's like 8 to 11 transactions per second. Solana has benchmark. They haven't gotten up to the number, but they theoretically can go for 50,000 transactions per second. So that's closer to like Visa or Amex or something like that. So a lot of the things that people are trying to do, such as downloading or doing all these other things, it can be a lot more proficient, and the prices of the transaction could be a lot less than like the gas fees, if you've heard of that, with Ethereum and stuff like that. So that's just a little bit of like what's going on today, what I'm interested in. If you have questions about your project, no code projects, what you're doing, things with Glide, Bubble, anything, let me know. Of course, I'll answer questions as much as possible, or I'll give you great resources that I find helpful, all of those things. I'm going to be showing you one of the beginner projects that I'm really excited about. So we're going to be talking about NFTs today. And again, I'll be building, but if you have any questions, let me know. All those things. See, and let me know. Again, thank you so much for jumping in and being here. If you have any questions, let me know. Erica, I'm sure I'm going to see you in a second. Oh, Tom, thank you so much. Great to see everybody. Okay, good times. All right, let's do this. So let me go back to what I was working on before. Okay, and build space. Okay, cool. So I'm over here. If anyone's interested in doing this project as well, it's free. I can drop it in the chat. Let me do that. Hey, hello. Is it Varoom? Varoom, thank you so much for being here. Great to see you. All right, let's get started. All right, so I'm working on this project. Let me zoom in so you can see a little bit more. Oh, oh, oh. Let me do this. Okay, cool. All right. So this is creating your own a turn mini turn based NFT. Wait, real quick. I will be right back. Let's do an intro of music. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. Sorry, everybody. I was dying from allergies. I'm back now. Okay, let's do this thing. Fast 30 seconds. All right. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at this project. And what you're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at shipping your NFT character. We're going to be looking at building the game logic, shipping the web app, and then wrapping it up. So, that is what I'm working on today. And again, if you have any questions on Web3 or what projects you're working on, let me know. But this is a free like course I just dropped in the chat. If you're interested, like understanding like what is crypto, what is NFT, what's going on with like blockchain, what I found is uh, reading articles like were okay, but working on a project it helps you so much better. And so that's why we're going to be talking about this project, what I'm working on, and ask questions or anything like that. So right here, they have a welcome section right here. This one tells you, what the heck are we building? This one breaks down what kind of building, what kind of project we're doing, all of those things. And then what you'll get at the end of this, earning a NFT. So it's showing that you completed it, which I think is pretty awesome, even more than a certificate. And then also too, if you're having some kind of issue, you can let them know and all of those things. So that is the intro. The next one talks about gaming and crypto in a quick intro, and really talking about what's going on with different projects such as like Axie Infinity, and like how the game has done $2.6 billion in NFT transfers so far. That's just insane. So it's showing you what's possible and what people are really paying for right now, which is just incredible. So this is a quick example with Nintendo. Let's say you're Nintendo and you made Super Mario Brothers, and Mario is now your IP. You're the creator. No one is allowed to create more games with Mario except you. You also want to control who makes percentages from your characters in universe. Let's imagine a world instead where we bring NFTs into the world. So let's say Nintendo comes out and says, "Hey, players, here are 1 million Mario NFTs. Go buy one for $10." We, Nintendo, are going to be making games that require players to own a Mario NFT in their crypto wallet to play them. They're explaining that's exactly what's happening right now. So as you're going through this and the royalties and what's going on with how everything is going, now that is what is possible when you're creating these NFT games, right? So you're going to be able to take royalties when people are playing these things. You're going to be able to start making money as people are trading because of the smart contract, all of those things. And you're going to be able to track it and make sure that you're getting the money back every single time. So that is the power when you're creating these ecosystems where this can really be lucrative for a lot of different brands. And if it's for your own brand or working with another company, doing projects like this, now you're going to have the skills to understand how to create an NFT from scratch, how to start dealing with Ethereum and Solidity, and doing these things. This is huge. This is huge. So if you're interested, again, the link's down below, and that's what we're going to be building today. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're brand new to this, that's why we have this. This is why it's Web3 for beginners. Specifically today, we're looking at NFTs and crypto. But if you're interested in like AI and machine learning, let me know. We'll have different ones on talking about that as well, or giving you resources. So, um, okay. But a cool aspect of NFT games is that anyone would be able to build on top of Mario's NFTs, and the original creators can retain value For example, random game devs would be able to make games that required players to connect their wallet and verify that they have the Mario NFT. If they did, then the game would start and the player's game would also be able to access the various Mario assets. But when it's but what what's in it for Nintendo? Well, as these games are made by random devs get more popular, it means that the original Mario NFTs will raise in value, which is good for Nintendo. So that's what we're going to be showing you how to do right here. And that's the project. So I'm going to be getting ready my system to start building this NFT in this project. And we've got to get my local environment primed and ready. So that's what I'm going to be building out. So I had some problems before, but I think I found out where the error was. So we're going to go through this, and again, we're going to see how we can make sure that we get this online today. So let's look at the bigger picture. What are we going to do? We're going to write a smart contract. We're going to make sure our smart contract will be deployed to the blockchain, and we're going to build a client website, which is the Web3 website, where it's going to connect to a MetaMask and everything like that. Okay. So we're going to do this. This is a little bit of information where we're going to be building things in the terminal. And that is going to be found in the computer. And this goes back into where we're going to be, again, looking at some things right here, but we're going to be building. All right. So if you've never been in the terminal before, I got you. I put together a breakdown what you need if you've never been in the terminal before in your computer. And if you're interested, let me know, and I can drop those like the 9 things you need to know about as you're going through this. If not, you can just sit back and watch as I'm building. I can answer questions if you have them. And again, this is what this time is. Build with me. That's I'm building this right now. So if you have any questions, let me know. All right, let's do this. So, all right. So this part where it says mkdir, that's talking about making a directory in your terminal. I've already done that, but I'm going to close my terminal and open it again to make sure that I do this from scratch and I do it the right way. Okay, let me look for terminal. All right. Don't be scared. It's not a problem. Being in a terminal, it's totally fine. First time I was in here, like thought I was freaking out right here. Okay, so right now I'm looking for a folder. I'm looking for Epic Game because I made that folder. Okay, it does not find it. You know what? I'm gonna just make a new one. Let's see. I'm gonna do make a directory, and I'm gonna name this one uh Epic Game 2 or something. Let me make that. Let's see. Can I do that? Can I call it 2? No. See, not found. Okay, so I made that. Okay. So then change directory. So I'm gonna go into that directory, game 2. Okay, so now I'm in the directory. So I first did like CD. Okay. So I changed the directory. Now let's install some things. Make sure that we have everything. All right. Okay. Epic 2. I'm gonna just screenshot this to so I remember when I called it this. Let me write this down. Epic 2. Where is my pen? Oh, here it is. Okay. Epic 2 dash Epic dash game 2. So I remember. Okay. Let me install save hard hat. This is where I was having trouble last time. Let's see. See what it does for a moment. Okay, let's see. What am I going to do wrong? All right. And this is basically setting up my machine. So this is setting up the environment when we start building out the NFTs. So I got to see if there's any errors. Okay, so right here, found 9 moderate vulnerabilities. Okay, let's see. Run to fix. Okay, let's just run the audit to fix it. Let's just do that. That. Fix these things. Okay. Well, fix 0. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do this. Well, let's screenshot that. That might have an issue. I don't know yet. Okay, cool. All right, next up, let's take a look. Remember, if you have any questions with this is why. And by the way, the first time I did this, it took like 4 hours. So that's why I went through I got almost every error you could. And then I was documenting. So if you want to try this, let me know because that's why I have a whole like section of how to help you if you get stuck like this. That's why I have this whole Notion doc. So let me know. If you're part of Discord, I'll send you a link, all that stuff. Okay. So let's talk about. Okay, so I did that. When you see a message about vulnerabilities after you run the latest, let me bring this down. Yeah. You may see a message about vulnerabilities after you run the last command and install Hardhat. Every time you install something from npm, there's a security check done to see if any of the packages in the library or installing have any reported vulnerabilities. This is more of a warning to you so you're aware. Google around a bit about these vulnerabilities if you want to know more. I'm good. So it says, cool. Now we should have hard hat. Let's get a sample project going. Okay. So I'm going to do this. It says now if you're using Windows using git bash to install hard hat, you may run into an error. You might be trying, well, I'm on a Mac. I don't worry about that. Choose the option to create a sample one. Say yes to everything. Let's take a look. Let's go back to that. Go back here. Say yes to everything. Okay. Let's go back here. Say yes to everything. Let's see. All right, let's run this bad boy. Okay. Now, what does it say? Okay. Available tasks. Available tasks. I would say run. Yeah, I think I should just run it. Hold on. Okay, so I have that fixed. Global options config. I think I already configured it though. Hold on 1 second. Let's go back out for a second. Exit. Okay, so what do I have to do? Um, choose the option to create a sample project. Choose the option to create a sample project. Okay, the sample project will ask you to install hat waffle and hard hat ether. I love the name of all of these things. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and just sample project. I don't think I saw that, but let me see this. Where does that say sample project? Hard hat config file, show stack traces. I don't need that. Available tasks. Run test. Run a defined script. What does it say sample? I don't see where it says sample. Let's see about this. Okay. To get help for a specific task, run mpx hard hat help. Let's just run that. Let's see. Oh, I just pressed it. Hold on. Let's see. Put that over there. Ugh. Start a server. I don't need that. Print this message. Opens a hard hat console. I don't need that. Run a user defined script after compiling the project. Enables hard hat. No. Use emoji and message. I don't need that. How do I run a sample project? Maybe I should just do run. I'm just going to say run. See about this. Let's see about this. Run task. Okay. Well, this is annoying. Hold on. Let's see. This is what you gotta go through sometimes. Okay. Let's see. Usage. See that irritates me. That irritates me. Let's take a look. Sometimes I'm just not reading something correctly. Choose the option to create a sample project. I'm gonna say choose an option. See how to choose option in hard hat. Maybe command to do that. Setting up a project. Let's see about this. Okay. Already did that. Hard hat projects are yep. Package installed hard hat config file. If you run hard hat the folder without a hard hat file, you'll be shown two options. See, I don't even get that option though. Welcome to hard hat. Create a sample project. See, I didn't even get that. I've seen it before. I didn't get that. See, I'm not going crazy. I wasn't going crazy. Okay. What did I do wrong then? Look, I did that. Look. Let me do this again. Did that. Now, where did I just do that? Let's see. Okay, yeah. Look, hard hat version. Okay, that's fine. Available look at that. So I did that right. I just didn't get hard hat right there. Run mock test, run a user defined script after compiling. So I didn't even get that screen. Why did I not get that screen? The project needs your help. Please consider supporting. Okay, that's fine. Created a lock file. Blah, blah. You should commit this file. Look, so I got all of those things. Vulnerabilities, that's fine. And then I have that, it says hard hat right there. It still doesn't give me the same exact thing. That drives me insane. Okay, why am I having such a problem? Irritating. Yeah. See, it should be, and so this is version 2.0. Yes, it's a newer thing. Oh, what in the world? That's irritating. Look, it says choose yes to everything. I'm going to just say yes and see if it does anything. I don't think it will. I'm just going to say yes. Doesn't even ask me to say yes. Okay. That was a bad decision. Hmm. Well, that was unexpected. Hmm. Well, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Looks like. Yeah, that was a problem. I'm going to leave this. Okay. So that one's the smartest thing to do. I'm going to go back in terminal. I quit. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. So let's go look for a file. We're gonna look for Epic game 2. Oh, change directory. Change directory. I need to change directory. That's right. Game 2. Okay, now we're in it. All right, let's try this again. Everything's already there. I'm gonna install hard hat again. And we're gonna look at this one. See what happens. Once you get everything set up, then it's fine. This happened last time too. These things happen. Life happens. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, so now we're going to again, we're gonna add this over here for a moment. Not a problem. Go here. Okay. You know what? Let me check if this is in the Discord and see what people are talking about. They're having an error like me. Let me go into Discord. Let's go to projects. Don't judge me on my Discord. It's kind of all over the place. Where are they? Let's see. Where are they? I didn't think they were that far down. Ah, I need to move this. Okay, let's see this error. Resources, NFT, game. Okay, NFT game, section 1 help. Let's take a look. Okay. All right. See if anyone's getting problems like me. Error. Oh, let's say can't get sample. About that. Just say sample right here. Couldn't open the sample script. Okay, let's see. Next one, install, couldn't open. Looks like, let's see about this. Interesting. So some people are having the same problem. Thank you. Able to install and run the sample script. Let's see. The next step, couldn't open the sample. Let's see. Is it because you're trying to mint for it? No, that's so interesting. Okay, so we're having some trouble right here. No, so they're all in the contract section. They're already in VS Code. They've already set the environment. So it's just me. It's just me. Let's see. So it's hard hat 2.67, which means it's a little bit different, but should be fine though. Interesting. Okay. So it's just something that we're stuck on. It's all right. We'll ask a question. We'll be back later. All right. So let's talk about what we're coming up with next. And in the interim, let me talk about what I find on AppSumo. Then I'll do that later. Let's see. Automatic, repetitive, manually task to easy bots. What is this? Take a look at this. See what we got here. Okay, so we have live webinar. Next, see what this is. Automate repetitive tasks. So it's like, yeah. Wish to create a robot for boring repetitive tasks. Robo motion. Let's take a look at what they do. Yeah, so it's like a Zapier, I guess. Open browser, copy file, extract. So it's okay, interesting. It's kind of like Automatio, master repetitive for price tracking. Oh, okay. Scrape price from Amazon, scrape price from Shopify. Okay. Yeah, it is like Automatio. Interesting. Price tracking. Let's take a look. So it does scraping as well. Automate market research, e-commerce sites, stock and crypto tracking. With web scraping, Robomation can track stock markets too, can send you detailed reports and notify your mailing list. That's cool. Ooh, I could see a process for this one then. You could just charge for people to know what you want. So you could just set it up and then this goes out. That might be something I'm interested in. Let's look at their plans. Two production robots, 25 flows, 15-minute robot scheduling, triggers. I probably need like probably uploading. Let's see. Been working on the project for 3 years. Side project before fintech. Okay. Discord feedback. That's interesting. Let's see. If you queues. Okay, so if you go up to $500, you get queues. Okay. 3-month audit logs, no codes, no stacking, manage your flows, triggers, schedules, and more. That could be something I'm interested in. And I'll tell you why. If I, like, say, for instance, different projects or different information, I could just have this as a benefit, like a service like $10 a month, looking at trends, and then you're getting the scraping information. Hmm. That is something I might be interested in. Robo motion. I could see that. I might try to figure that out because I was just thinking about a subscription service that I was going to start charging. So if there's something that we're looking for, scrape e-commerce sites. So we can look at like we have different ones for e-commerce or even just crypto really. That might be something we could do. Let's see, we go back. Price tracking. I think something like price tracking or something talking about crypto, I think we could charge. Even better, it can buy and sell stocks and cryptocurrency based on your rules. Interesting. How much do they usually charge? Okay, starts for free. Starter 99 a month. Comparisons. Max users. Flows 50. Unlimited flows. Flow limits per workspace. Variations. Scheduling less than 30. Audit. So it's probably in the middle. Let's take a look. Yeah. Oh, no. So for 4 users, 4 production robots, 50 flows. And that's cool. They're not just making unlimited. That way they won't get throttled. But I think I had to find out what flows mean. But that doesn't sound problematic. On demand robots, support channel, email. Professional services. Professional services can create individual packages and automation flows. So you can also ask them to just like build it for 750, something like that, which isn't bad. Then you just have it set up and you don't have to worry about it. I think I might look at the license tier 2 triggers. So this is something we might talk about later, but I might get something like this. I might do something like this. So we should ask the audience if they want something like that, but that could just be something automatic. We could have, and then you're part of the membership, you get a special email that gets all of the like the trends or something. That's a micro SaaS right there. Interesting. Okay. I'm intrigued. Um yeah, I think that's the best one I saw. Connects, that's good as well. Connects it if you're trying to look like an alternative or something like that. From Zapier or Integromat. Um it's not, I still want some changes, but overall it's pretty cool. Okay. Cool. All right, so we need to first find out about this. I'll be back next time to talk about what I learned. Also, too, I'm having a meeting with Builder or talk to those guys over there. Hopefully, I'll have more information what we're going to be building over there, possibly, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Yeah, everybody. So, in the comment section down below, let me know what you're working on, questions, all those things. I'll be back talking about Robomation or Robomation, and seeing what we can do with that, possibly. I think that could be a real potential. Okay, everybody. I'll see you next time. Remember, we're dropping a new video tomorrow, snow code versus low code. If you have any questions for me, let me know. Again, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see all of you next time in the next video. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you soon.